Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's called Comics, Gaming and Figures, and there are three of my kind of main hobbies. One of the other hobbies I have is YouTube. I probably watch more YouTube than real TV. So this is something I've always kind of wanted to do, is to record and put stuff on YouTube. I have more time now than ever to do it, so might as well take the chance and just do it for a bit of crack. I'm not doing it to be YouTube famous, I'm doing it for fun. One of the things I do like to watch on YouTube quite a lot is toy hauls, pickups, unboxings. So I thought I'd start off my first video with that. So I have a few things to go through here at the minute. I've some things that I've picked up in shops, so they're not in a box such. I'll just go through them first of all. One of the first things I'll showcase here is from my local comic book store, which is called Coffee and Heroes in Belfast in Northern Ireland. It's Harleen. Harley Quinn isn't a character I would read much of. She's not, she plays a small part in the Batman ethos for me, like. But the folks at Coffee and Heroes, they have a podcast, and all the guys on it raved about this book when it first came out. So I missed the single issues, and whenever this became available, I was going to pick it up, because if someone speaks passionately about a book and they enjoy it, I feel like I want to be involved in it too. So I wanted to pick it up to read. I've yet to read it though. It's written and drawn by Stepan Sajic. I think that's how it's pronounced anyway. But the artwork is beautiful. Even the book itself, if you remove the dust cover, like the actual, it's like an acetate type cover. I think that's what it's called. But the artwork's stunning. I don't want to catch a spoiler or anything here, but it's just, some of the artwork's just beautiful. I'm looking forward to getting into that. So that's something I was delighted to pick up. One of the other things I picked up was this Marvel Legends Stan Lee. I have a good Marvel Legends collection. I think it's good. And Stan Lee essentially created or co-created the majority of the characters I have. So it seems fitting to have a Stan Lee figure. He'll sit proudly in the middle of the display. I will open the box. I don't keep too many figures in the box. But yeah, I was happy to pick him up. I got him from Comics and Cocktails, I think for around £20 delivered. Yeah, delighted to have him. In terms of gaming, I picked up Days Gone. I got it from Argos for $13.99, I believe. Whenever this was first kind of pitched, that it was released a few years ago, it looked great. It really did, and I was excited. But it kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed, to the point whenever it did actually come out officially, I forgot about it. And I'm now past the point where I want to drop £50–60 on a game straight from the off. I do have 2 kids and a full-time job, so I don't have as much time to dedicate to a game as I maybe used to. So £50 wasn't something I wanted to spend, but for $13.99, I wanted to get it, I wanted to try it, I'm delighted to have it, and I will put some hours into it, just not 40 hours, 50 hours. So yeah, at that price point, I'm happy to pick that up, so that will go into the collection. B&M, they sell DC figures. They've always kind of sold DC icons, like the older stuff, but they've started getting in the newer releases, the McFarlane toy releases, and they're cheaper than a lot of other retailers, and I couldn't say no, because I do like a bargain. So I picked up 4 from B&M. The first one here is Superman from the animated series. The McFarlane toys, I think, are actually pretty great, because the DC figures I collected before, they have posable problems, and they have weak angles, they don't stand. I've heard good things about these, so it'd be good to get them opened up and then on display. So yeah, that's Superman from the animated series. I got Harley Quinn, also picked up. Batman from the animated series. And then Superman. He's based on Action Comics 1000, which was released last year. So yeah, these were $14.99 in B&M. Like I say, most other online retailers or stores are talking about £20. So I'm happy to pick up a bargain, as always. But I didn't just stop there with these four. Amazon were doing a deal where you picked up, so if you spent £25 or more, you had a £5 off voucher. And Amazon also had these for $14.99. So basically, these were £30 with £5 off. Essentially £12.50 for these two. And the first one being Batman from the Arkham series, the video games. And then Batman from Detective Comics 1000. Again, $14.99 on Amazon, £5 off, you spend £25 or more. Essentially these two figures are £12.50 each. I do love a bargain, I wasn't going to say no. I'm delighted to pick them up. The McFarlane collection is getting bigger and bigger. And well, there might even be one more here, let's see. And that voucher obviously expired for the £5 off. I think it's a one use code. But they had this for $14.99 as well, and I wanted it. I have the Batman from the Arkham games, so it seemed only right to get the Joker from the Arkham Asylum games. I think this looks a great figure. Some great detail on it. And what I like about all the McFarlane figures, they do come with quite a lot of accessories, so it's quite good. I do have a cabinet where I display my figures. I used to have a man room, but when kid number 2 came, it was sacrificed, unfortunately, so I've been relegated to a wee cabinet. So, but yeah, I'm delighted to have these in, and I'll get them opened up and on display. So one of my favourite online retailers to buy action figures from is Comics and Cocktails. The reason being, they're slightly cheaper, but they don't charge postage, and you can pre-order well in advance, and they've always come through so far. So one of the sets or waves I pre-ordered was partly Spider Legends vintage artichokes. I don't know why I said artichokes in the box. I think it's a joke Hasbro have, that they have artichokes and sausages and green peppers for some reason on the box. But it is the Spider-Man vintage wave, which I think looks fantastic. And I am debating whether or not to keep them in the box, because the card looks great. So that's Daredevil. Gwen Stacy. It comes with a Mary Jane head, so essentially you can have Mary Jane or Stacy for any kind of display purposes. Peter Parker. I have seen people getting the Peter Parker figure where he doesn't have glasses on. I don't know if it's a production error or some sort of chase variant or something, but yeah, that's Peter Parker. And this guy looks great. It's the Green Goblin. Marvel's Electro, and the main man himself, Spider-Man. Now I did like the pizza Spider-Man from the vintage wave, but it's hard to get. They're sold out on eBay prices. I mean, I'm not going to pay £50 for a figure. So this is essentially somewhat similar looking figure anyway, but yeah, I'm happy to have him. I don't know where you open these or not. I like them on the card, but I also like to have the figures out and display. It's possible I may have to slice the bottom and pull the figure out It's just so I don't rip the card. So if I ever want to put it back on the card, I can do that. So yeah, I'm delighted to have these guys. Price point again, I think these were 100 for the full wave. So slight discounted if you bought the full wave. So yeah, delighted to have it. I also have Kingpin and Mysterio on order. I don't think they're due out for another month or two, so we'll do a video of that when it comes. One of the things I get stick for from some of my friends is my love for Funko Pops. I never used to like Funko Pops. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't like them. They weren't for me. I thought they were a bit stupid. But then I got one. That was a Deadpool whenever the Deadpool movie came out. And I thought it looked pretty cool. Just that one. I kept it. It was on display on top of my PC in my game room. And then I got another one. And then another one. And then another one. And I essentially got sucked into that world. I probably have about 400 or 500 Pops. They're all in storage. And I think some of them look great. So yeah, I ordered this one from Pop in a Box. It was the PX exclusive glow in the dark Iron Man. It's meant to be the scene from Endgame where he snaps his finger with the gauntlet. So yeah, I'm happy to have it. I do like collecting ones with kind of exclusive stickers and so on. So I'm happy to have this one. Iron Man will be one of my favourite characters. So yeah, delighted to have him. Some Funko Pops, like I say, I kind of do chase the exclusive stickers and so on, so some of them are quite difficult to get here in the UK. So I picked this one up from the US. I have no idea what condition it's in. The box looks grand. Let's just see. And it is Batman, PX exclusive sticker, Batman Damned. Batman Damned was a mini-series that came out last year, Libre Major, DC's Black Label books, and I liked it. I thought the artwork's fantastic, and whenever this Pop was available, I wanted to have it for my collection. I do enjoy collecting these Batman 80th or Batman 80 year celebration Pops. I think the box work on them is very good. They're all black, and I have a pretty good collection of them so far. I'll put a wee picture up to show. So yeah, delighted to have it as well. I can't even remember what this one is. I do order that much stuff. Sometimes I do forget what I've got coming in. I also have to hide some packages from my good lady wife in case she questions me. I think I know what it is now. Yeah. So another one I ordered that I wanted was the Batman Grim Knight Hot Topic exclusive. Again, the Grim Knight was it's a character that's spun out of Batman He Laughs miniseries, which just came out of Dark Knight's Metal, a DC miniseries, which is very good. Essentially, this is Grim Knight. The Grim Knight is a Batman from an alternate universe, a different world, where it's a cross between Batman and the Punisher, where Batman does use guns, he does kill. So yeah, it's an interesting character in the book. I'm happy to have this Pop as part of the Batman 80 Years collection. I think it looks very good. And again, I do like the exclusive stickers. So glad to have it. Right. So the last box I have here, I mentioned about getting stick from my friends when it comes to Funko Pops. And this is something also that I let stick over. I'm not a huge wrestling fan currently. The current stuff just isn't for me. It's nothing, I'm not saying it's good or bad, it's just I've grown out of it and I don't really watch it. But growing up, I was a huge Shawn Michaels fan, to the point where my obsession and love for Shawn Michaels was, my best man included it in his best man speech at my wedding. Everyone knew how much I loved Shawn Michaels, and yeah, I don't collect action or wrestling figures, but I do have a good collection of Shawn Michaels figures, and they're probably the only figures I don't open from the box. I don't know why. I just like to have them in the box. So yeah, whenever these became available, again, these aren't widely available in the UK. At least one of them isn't. This is essentially just a basic figure of Shawn Michaels, but this is the chase variant. Now I do have the original one, where he is wearing all red outfit, but they say this was the chase, so I think it's 1 in 6 that has this different kind of different wrestling gear, but I couldn't find it anywhere in the UK. It's not even on eBay in the UK, so I picked this up from the US. Delighted to have it. Again, I collect Shawn Michaels figures just to have, and yeah, all the way from the US. So far, condition's grand. Bit of a crease on the card, but I'm not that fussed really. So that's the Shawn Michaels basic figure, and this one is, I suppose it's a bit of fun with WWE. They joined with, I don't know, Ghostbusters or something, because they have this range of figures where they've got Stone Cold, John Cena, The Rock, and Shawn Michaels as a Ghostbuster, and The Undertaker as the main ghost they're trying to get. It's just a bit of fun, I suppose, really. I'm not going to collect all the other figures. I just wanted the Shawn Michaels one, and yeah, again, he's not going to be, I'm not going to open this box. I just like to have it on display, or well, in storage with the other ones. It'll be on display one day. So yeah, delighted to have it. And folks, that brings an end to the first YouTube video of comics, gaming and figures. It's, like I say, it's something I just kind of want to do, just for the crack. I'm not, I'm not trying to be important or anything. I'm doing it for myself. I watch a lot of YouTube, and one thing I've always been interested in is, you watch some of your favourite YouTubers, their first few videos, and they're terrible, and their production value isn't great, and then you watch their 100th video and it looks fantastic. And it's just something I feel like I want to try it out and see how it goes. So maybe if I make 100 videos, I'll look back at this one and cringe how bad it is. But sure, we'll get there. But this is my haul anyway. The kind of things I do want to do is toy hunts, hauls, pickups, unboxings. Maybe if my local comic book store, Coffee and Heroes, will allow me, I'd like to do a wee tour of their shop just to showcase it. But yeah, this is my haul. Thank you for joining me. Please like or dislike and subscribe for future content, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.